Right, candidate A, you can start now.
Good morning to the examiner and all candidates. The situation given is good performance in sports can be rewarded in several ways. In my opinion, an appropriate reward would be a scholarship for further studies. The reward should be given for further studies because they can get more training in sports or academic. They can send them to a more professional school, or maybe you can send to the overseas school, and then you can be a more professional athlete. In this case, Malaysia can produce a lot of athletes, and they can join the Olympic each 4 years. And if our athlete is in an Olympic level, we can increase our image of Malaysia. Furthermore, you can give a scholarship for further studies in academic, not only in sports, because a succeed people it can be strong in sport and also academic. For examples, our Dr. Datuk Lee Chong Wei, he is sent for further studies in sport in overseas for his sport in badminton. He sent to China to train to do a lot of training in badminton, and he get involved in the Olympics competition, and he get a lot of gold plat for the competition for Malaysia. And this has helped our Malaysia increase our image.
Okay, stop. Now we listen to candidate B. You have 2 minutes. You may start now.
Good morning, everyone. In my opinion, good performance in sports can be rewarded in several ways. In my opinion, I think that an appropriate reward would be a trip overseas. Our Malaysian play several sports nationally, internationally, like football, badminton, ping pong, and bowling. For the players who side to football, they can have a trip to a country that famous in football, like Germany and Spain. Then they will observe how they play well in the sport and learn their skills. Besides, they can have an direct interview to the foreign players. They can know how they feel when they play in front of the audience. Moreover, they can help competition when they have a trip overseas. Furthermore, they can relax themselves after a long-term practice. There is no doubt that a person will feel very tired. So it is time to rest themselves and let them enjoy.
Okay, stop. I'll stop. Right, candidate C, you can start now.
Good morning, everyone. In my opinion, an appropriate reward would be a job offer. This because nowadays, as you know, even people who are graduated or even with a high qualification are very hard to get job, because they need to compete with others. They will need to have very good communication skill, good in English, and have skill in computers and others. So if they can get a job offers, it may help to guarantee their futures. If a person is good in sport, they can be an for the countries. They can join in competition by representing their countries, and this will, if they are win a competition, they will raise our country image. Besides, if we be an athlete, we can have a high pay salary, or even when we join up win a competition, there will be a lot of reward for us. Besides, if we are good in sport also, we can be a coach for the country also. We can train athletes so that they can contribute to the country also by joining international sports like Olympics, Thomas Cups, and winning gold medals for our countries. This will make our country famous and bring honor to our country. Like for example, in Malaysia, our athletes Datuk Lee Chong Wei have won the gold medals for our in the Olympics. So this will bring honors to himself also by being famous, and also bring famous to our country in the whole world.
Okay, stop.